Hola amigos, welcome back to modded Minecraft. This is probably your first modded experience, so this is episode 4. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you so much for the support for those of you who actually know already modded Minecraft but are still watching the series. And I had an idea with my son. He was actually on the same seed and he was building. So next episode I'm gonna post a image of his house, and I encourage you guys, everyone who is following along, if you want you can send me your house or whatever you're building, and I can post it here on a video the next episode. So in this episode, guys, we're gonna try to focus in a couple of quests. I wanted to start with the farming, but I don't have yet the pumpkins and melon seeds to continue on this in here. I don't have tea leaves yet. So let's start by two mods that are very important in modern Minecraft. One that is a very known mod, and it's gonna help us a lot at the beginning. So that is this tinkering away, and the other one is gonna be roots. So we'll start half and half the episode on something like that, and we'll see how it goes. So if we start by tinkering away, you will see that we're gonna do that so we can have a little bit better tools. So let's start by the beginning. You will see that we crafted already this in here. This is an improved version of the Minecraft. What is called the crafter station. I don't know what is called the original one, but we're gonna have to make one anyway. I've been playing modded for so long. The crafting table, there you go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna craft the stencil table, tool station, power builder. So each of us is gonna make one of these, and I'm gonna explain what you need for that. So we're gonna grab a bunch of sticks and a bunch of oak planks, or whatever planks you want actually, and we'll put it like that in this pattern. So that's gonna give us blind patterns, and we're gonna take probably 20 of those. That's more than enough for what we want to do. So the first thing we're gonna do is this in here, the crafting table with the plank pattern. That's gonna give us the tool station. Next we're gonna put one plank. That's gonna give us the stencil table. Then we're gonna put one log. It can be any log, but if you see, depending on the log I put in there, the image is gonna change. I don't know if with all the woods, but at least some of them you can see all the image. So it doesn't matter which wood you use, I think it will be okay. Do I have oak? No, I don't have oak, so let's use probably the spruce. So we have the power builder. Then we're gonna make a little chest. Actually, I don't want to make chest because I have a ton in here. So let's grab one chest that we got from rewards. So we're gonna put a chest on the bottom, and that's gonna give us the pattern chest. And let's take a look at which one actually we're missing. So we're missing the part builder and the part chest. So the part builder actually has to be, it seems, on oak, because we do have it here. So let's toss that one out. Not that it actually it will do the same function, but we need to grab that. So let's grab a bunch of wood from here. There you go. We have everything. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna use an oak wood, and as you can see, I already started planting some of the trees over there. I make a row of nice trees as well. So we're gonna put the oak. So now it is considered. I don't know why it's not considered, but we have the part builder right there. And the last one, we need the part chest that I don't recall exactly the recipe. So let's look it up in here. Part chest is this one here. So we're gonna need to grab another chest. I should put some chests in here directly so we have access to those. And that's the part chest. So you can see we should complete the quest. There you go. Probably I didn't need it to change the part builder actually. But anyway, I'm gonna move this bed away. I'm gonna put the bed right there. And let's start by putting everything that we need. I think I need to open this. I'm gonna grab this crafting station that we already have. So this is gonna be probably the main area. So I'm gonna put it right there because I'm gonna put probably another chest in here. Now there is I want to move actually one of these chests and put it next to that one. So what I can do is there is another quest. Oops, sorry, wrong button. There is another quest in the basics in here. I think this one here, iron chest transporter. So if we take a look at that transporter, we can craft these in here. So we go like this. We can craft a wooden chest transporter, and then we can craft an iron chest transporter with a little bit of iron. There you go. So now I can grab the chest, for example. Let's see. Let's say I want this one here. So I'm gonna grab it from here, and I'm gonna put it next to my bed in there, so I can move these actually over there. Where is it? Right there. Okay, so now I have access to that chest using the crafting station. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save this iron chest transporter right here, and we can put the other one in there. So if you take a look, we can see the iron on this side, right? The chest on this side. Now I'm gonna put next to that the tool station. As soon as I put in there and I access the crafting station, I have access to the tool station as well. And we're gonna learn what to do with all of those. Next to the tool station actually is gonna require, it's gonna tell you what you want to do. Let's say I want a pickaxe. It's gonna tell me what parts do I need to put in there for that to work. So I could put the part in there. So if I have a part in there, I'll have access directly to the parts in there. But I'm not gonna put it in there actually because I like the look of it. So I want to actually see it. So what I'm gonna put in the corner is the part builder right there. So the part builder will gonna have access to all the part, and then I'm gonna put the part chest right there. Then I'm gonna put the stencil table right there, and I'm gonna put the pattern chest right there. So it looks a little bit better. So you can see in the stencil table, that is this one over here, I can put all the patterns that we already built. We have 14 of those, so we're gonna put it in there. And now since I have the pattern chest right next to it, I have access directly to the pattern chest on this tab. So let's say I want to start by making this. If I shift click on this one, it goes straight to the pattern chest. So I'm gonna do also this in here, a tool rod pattern. I'm gonna do a binding. Probably want to do something like this for the rest of the tools that I want to make. So let's start with these simple tools for now. And once I have the patterns, let's start by using a little bit of cobble. We're gonna use probably a little bit of I want to show you actually what happened if I try to use iron. So I have my patterns here. I go to the power builder. So I'm gonna put some cobblestone in there, and I need to select. Actually, the power builder is not next to. I don't have access to the pattern here, so I'm gonna change actually this with this. So the pattern I'm gonna put in there, and this one here. So now, if I go to the power builder, I have access to the different patterns. If I go to the stencil, I have the patterns right there. So let's start by making a pickaxe head. Since remember, in the stencil, in the tool station, if we want to make a pickaxe, it will tell you, do you need a tool rod, pickaxe head, and binding. So these three components. So in here, I want to make it in stone. Now, it would be better to make it in iron, but as you can see, I cannot put the iron in here to make that. We need to cast that in a different machine that we're gonna make. So I'm gonna make a stone pickaxe head. I'm gonna make, let's see what else I needed for the pickaxe. So I can go, of course, to the tool station, check, and you see we need the binding. So we go back here, I select the binding, and I'm gonna do a binding, and there's different materials. You will see we're gonna get a book eventually, I hope, that will explain everything. But for now, let's do the binding. I'm gonna use a little bit of wood, and I can use this wood in here. So there you go. And I need a tool rod. Now, in some mod packs, depending, you can use sticks directly, but I'm gonna get the tool rod in here. And now that everything, we have everything that we need, we can create our first stone pickaxe. You will see that say ecological. That's because we're using wood, and cheapsteak is because we're using cobble. So, and the mining level is iron, mining speed, attack, and we have 3 modifier. We'll explain all that eventually. Now you can name this, or you can go as creative as you can. So let's call it Hulk. Why not? And we grab our first pickaxe. I can do a shovel, I can do a hatchet, I can do a mattock. A mattock, it will be like the axe and the shovel at the same time. So we can do something like that. First we need these 2 and these. So we go back in here. I'm gonna need another tool. I'm gonna need, and I'm gonna use the basic ones. So this one and this one. And then we can go in here, put all this in there, and we have a stone mattock that we can name if you want as well. So there you go. We have 2 of the first tools. We could do a sword as well. For example, we know a sword, and you can take a look at what kind of sword you want. A broadsword, a long sword, or a rapier. Rapier is a special weapon that relies on quick strikes to defend foes. Right click to backpedal. This right click to lunge. So this is actually quite good as well. I've never do this one, so let's make that one. Why not? So we're gonna need this pattern. We're gonna need probably this one. What else we're gonna need? Let me double check. And that's it. So we can craft that one. So we have that one. Actually, I didn't want this, so I'm gonna switch it for wood. And I'm gonna make that with wood. So this piece that I don't really want, I can put in this part chest, and you'll see you will keep all the parts that you're not using, or maybe you find in some chest. So now that we finish with that, we can go ahead and put these components right there, and we have a stone long sword, and it's a 4.85 attack damage. Very nice. So this one, of course, is better, but we're gonna be improving this in time. So with this one, what is cool is that I can right click and I will jump forward to attack a foe, right? And what else? I think that's basically the starting. And let's take a look at the quest book in here. We can claim actually this reward from the heavy lifting. And if we go to Tinkerway, we can claim 64 pieces of oak wood. And we can claim 1 loot chest as well. And now we need to make, we have gravel, sand, and clay that I already have actually. I was cooking that. Well, we have the gravel and the sand and clay. And if we take a look, it should say completed. Oh, we have 62 gravel. Because I was cooking, I already cooked the rest. Okay, I didn't thought of that. Alright, let's open this loot chest and see what we got. TNT and redstone. Okay. And this one we get 3 flower terrarium, nether terrarium and ender terrarium. These are decoration blocks that are really nice, so we can put them right there, for example. And let's put another one right there. And we can put, I don't know, another one right there. So really nice decoration blocks. And let me go ahead and grab a little bit of sand and gravel to complete that quest. Alright, so I grabbed all the sand and gravel to complete that quest. And by the way, my stone mattock just broke because I use it with vein miner. So we can repair it. And if we go in here and we put the stone mattock right there with a little bit of cobble, you can see it from broken, it's gonna repair itself. Another thing we can do always is to make ourselves this in here. This is a sharpening kit pattern. So if we go there and we go to a part builder and we put, for example, some cobblestone that I put in here. So let's go back in here. We put some cobblestone and I grab some of these stone sharpening kits. Whenever I use any of my tools, so let's say for example I want to use the tool in here, you will see how the tool is being used right now. I can combine it with one of those sharpening kits to repair it completely. Okay, so that's one option that you can make, or you can carry with you a tool station and repair it like that as well. So let's put all these in there. I'm gonna put the iron back in there, and we can take the stone sharpening kit with us right here. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at the quest, and we'll see we completed that, and we get a bunch of more gravel and sand, which is awesome. And now it says that we need to build a smeltery. So this seems like a daunting task at the beginning, but you will see it's really easy to do. Now we need this in here. So we have sand, we have gravel, and we have clay, and we can make something called grout. That is this in here. You can combine that in there. So if we go like this, you will see I can make that grout. And this grout, I'm not gonna make it because I already make like 2 stacks of this. Once you cook it, you get these sear bricks. So I have 2 stacks of sear bricks, and we're gonna make all the components that are required for that. So let's take a look at what we need: a smeltery controller, sear tanks, 2 smeltery drain, faucet, casting table. So let's go ahead and make, for example, one of these. This is a casting basin. We're gonna make the other way around, like that. We're gonna make 2 of these, 2 faucets. We're gonna make this in here. This is a drain, and actually it required 2. So let's make 2. We're gonna make also something like that, and that is the smeltery controller. And let me see what else we needed. So a sear tank and sear bricks 32. Okay, a sear tank, we're gonna need a little bit of glass. So if you don't know the recipe, you can also write it down in here. But I think the sear tank was something like this. We have a sear tank, and then we need a bunch of sear bricks like this. So we needed actually 32. So I'm gonna need to cook a little bit more. So as you can see, even after 2 stacks of grout was not enough. So let's use that to make a little bit more grout. So I'm gonna make probably 2 more stacks. Why not? Actually, I'm gonna make 3 stacks, and I'm gonna cook all that. So we're gonna put 1 stack in there, 1 stack in there, and 1 stack in there to cook. Now we can put all these, but we can start building. Just a second. Alright guys, so it's almost half the episode right now, so I'm gonna just put this stuff that is still cooking. Some of these, actually we have a little bit more in here already. I went away and I came back to finish the episode so I can upload it tomorrow. So let's go ahead and actually I'm not gonna use everything for now, just in case. So we finished that quest. So if we go back into Tinkers, we can claim 32 more sear bricks. Oh, nice, very nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna put that in here. Actually, I can leave that in there. What we're gonna do, whoops. So what we can do, we can put it in here. So I'm gonna put, let's grab all the sear bricks. So this, before, it used to have, you have to have a square, but right now we can build something like that. So I'm gonna build it like this in here. I would like to put something else in there, so it just have to be on the sides like this. So we can remove that one. We lost a piece, doesn't worry. Okay, and there you go. Let's grab this piece like that, and probably in here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same like this, and we're gonna put you have to put the controller. So let's put it right here. We're gonna put the tank I'm gonna put it right there so I can have access to it. And this in here we have to put the smeltery drain. So I'm gonna put 2 for started. We could put a piece of glass in there also. There are sear glass like the windows or the glass itself. Let's use the glass, and we're gonna put it right there. And of course I need to go to the other side to finish this, so let's open up in here and let's complete this in here. Jump, and you can see as soon as you put the last piece, this is gonna have this little fire in there, and we can put that. And now we're gonna make it a little bit taller, so let's use that. So the taller you go, or the bigger it is, the more pieces you can put inside there to smelt. So I'm gonna put that in there. There you go. And I even think we can go 1 taller. Let's see with what we have. There you go. So I'm gonna finish decorating all these after. But right now what we can do, actually I don't have any ores with me at the moment. But you can use that to smelt, and what's good about this is that it's gonna double the ore. So if you put 1 ore in here, you're gonna get 2 ingots back. So what it need to done here, we're gonna put that one in there, and we're gonna put this and this one in there. So I'm gonna show how to use that in the next episode, because I'm gonna have to go mine for a little bit of ore. And but you can throw also some gold, some iron if you want to make, for example, casting. So we're gonna take a look at that on the next episode, guys. One of the cool things about modern Minecraft is the automation. Is how do I do stuff that I don't require to be there, and I'm getting the materials or the wood or anything like that. So for the rest of the episode, what we're gonna do, let me put this on their chest. We're gonna start focusing on another mod that is actually really interesting as well. We're gonna complete that in the next episode. Let's go to roots. Now we need to do this Moonlight circle, so we're gonna have to start with this one in here. So we need to do 3 books of roots. So remember, if you want to see all the options for that mod, you write it down like this, and we can take a look at what we need for these to make the 3 books that we're gonna need. So let's start by making the book of Herblore. So we need an ink sac, and I think I must have everything in here. No, I don't. Okay, I thought it was prepared. So let's see, ink sac, and this is a regular wood. So what we can do is start by making this in here, a wooden knife. Let's grab a little bit of this. We can make a wooden knife like so, and we can go find a piece of wood. So let's start with this one. And I'm gonna break this using this knife. And you can see I get a bark. I can also use, I think, vein miner for this. Let's try it. There you go. And we have 8 pieces of bark. Let's put that one back in there. Let's take a look at the quest. Wrong key again. Yeah, we need to complete this first. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Let's see, because I know the mods, but I think we'll prefer to go with whatever is telling me in there. Do I have a piece of leather? I do. So let's go ahead and craft this in here. Oh, it has to be birch. Okay, it has to be birch. Let's see, do we have any birch in here? No, I don't. I just use it all. And I planted some birch in there, so we can do that on the birch. We're gonna need the other bark anyway, so let's do it on the birch. Now we have everything that we need. Let's go inside. And we can make this in here. So we have the first part, and then the rest is gonna be a feather, a yellow, and any of the other plants. But I don't have a dandelion with me, I think. No, I don't have a dandelion, but we do have some bone meal. So let's go ahead and use a little bit of bone meal. See if we get lucky and we get a dandelion from here. There you go. That's what we needed. So now we need any other kind of plant, and I don't see any other that is gonna help us. So let's try this again. We're gonna grab all this. Okay, more dandelion. We have a poppy in there. Okay, so that's a good way to get some of these flowers. Okay, and I think I can do it actually with the red one. So let's try this. So we're gonna need a feather, 1 piece of feather, and I'm gonna need actually an ink sac. So let's see if we can get a squid on the water here. Gonna take a look in the water. Let's go search for a squid. I don't see a squid around, so let me do that. Oh, there you go. I have some squid right there. And we're gonna try our new sword. Okay, and there you go. That's all we need. And let's go back home. We got 1. Alright, that's enough for at least the first book. This is really a beautiful mod pack for beginners. Really cool. Actually, I'm enjoying it a lot. So now that we have that, we have the book of Herblore. Okay, and with this book it will show you all the basics to start with roots, but I'm gonna show you that without reading the book right now because I already know the book. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to make the other 2 books. Let's see if we can make this one. This one we're not gonna be able to make it right away. But this in here actually is fermented spider eye. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So let me meet you guys back there where we're gonna do some stuff. And I'm gonna organize my chest a little bit. And I'll meet you back in the morning. Alright guys, I'm back. It's still night because I do want to go there and show you something at nighttime. But before we go there, we're gonna make something that I think is gonna help us out. I actually think there is a quest for it. Let's actually double check because I think there's a quest for the the builder one, the diamond one. We have I don't have any diamonds yet, so I haven't found any diamond yet. So we're gonna make one with a stone that it can help us out probably. And I'm gonna go there to where the circle is. So what I can do actually is do, before I go, probably we can do something like this. We can make some stairs. So let's do this. I made already some shears. Those are really easy recipe. So when you shear the grass, you get this grass. And then you can use actually the straw. And you can make this hatch that you can actually use for a nice hatch decoration. So we can put it like this. And it's gonna look really nice on our roof there, as you can see. And you can use that to quickly put a bunch of hatch at the same time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up in here. Look how beautiful it looks the nighttime here. It's really cool. Now there's a lot of mobs, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in here. And let's grab ourselves this in here, the glider, of course. So where should we put the glider? Let me put it right here, and we're gonna go up in here. Okay, because I know there is over that area. Oh, this is beautiful. A very nice root place. So let's go ahead and go very quickly to where I saw that circle, and you can see it right there. Watch out, because at nighttime, this is something that you probably should do at daytime, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to put something surrounding this, and you can do something like that to surround that, but the day is coming, so there's not gonna be a problem. But I'm gonna put anyway something like that all around this, so we can work if nighttime is coming back again, and we're not gonna be worried about having a bunch of mobs all over us. So let's remove that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to destroy these. There you go. And what I'm trying to do is surround this little circle here. And I saw the skelly. I saw the skelly. Oh, man. All right, let's see if... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, this is not easy. Okay. let's recover. Remember, I'm playing it hard, but you're more than welcome to play in peaceful mode in this pack. It's just that I found that having this kind of encounter is more fun for me. So we'll see. I think they should be despawning right now. Hold them up. That one is not burning because it's inside the water. But as soon as he starts following us, he should burn out. Now let's see. Okay, and the spider should not attack us right now. So let's go like this. And I don't know why I crafted the one if I'm not using it, but there you go. Alright, so at least we have a little bit of a quieter area here. Let me remove that. Okay, and I'm gonna remove all the flowers and all these in here, all around this. Perfect. So what we're looking for in here is at night you will see something that's what I wanted to be at nighttime. But sometimes it's easier to see it if you put a and let me put that in there, for example, as well, so we can get out of here. You will see that there's like a dark spot in here. You will see another one right there. Now if you put a piece, let's say for example if I put a piece of wood in there, probably will be easier to see. So if I go like this and grab all that, you will see that there's a little bit darker spot. Actually, if it is something white, it will be even better. So I do want to show you that. So let me go back home, deposit some of this stuff, and come back to show you. Alright, so I'm back, and one of the easy ways is to put a block like this one. So you can even put it on top in there. So you can see clearly now there's a white spot in there. If I put it in there, you can see that there is another spot right there. So this is the central one. There is another one. Let me see if I can see it right there. I think there's another one right there, and there is another one right there. So you will find 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 spot that you have to pay attention. Now the other one, the other way you can actually do it as well, let me just grab this, is if you put slabs. So if I put a slab, for example, let me just put, for example, this in here, and I'm gonna put a slab on the bottom. Actually, you can do it directly in here because you will see the spot floating in the air right there. You can see that. Okay, so that's where you know where you have to plant. So if we take a look at the book in here, you will see that one of the first things we need is this in here, the wild root. And I think it's something that they're asking for in the quest. Let me take a look. Modded. Yeah, that one. Oh no, they're asking for the book, but this is actually the roots. I think that should be changed on the quest book anyway. So what we're gonna do is follow that in there. So in the middle we need a potato. So we're gonna plant a potato in there, and right there we're gonna put 1 potato. The rest, it has to be 2 poppies and 2 weeds. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of wheat, and it doesn't matter where it is. So 1 is in there, another one is in there, and the 2 poppies has to be also in those point in the circle. Now I forgot, of course, to grab bone, so I'm gonna have to go back to my place and grab some bone. Alright, so now that I'm back, what we need is to actually grow this into the wheat version. There you go, and grow also the potatoes. And as soon as I grow the potatoes, you will see what start to happen. Now this is beautiful to see it actually at night. That's why I surrounded everything so I can work at nighttime. But once this ritual is done, you will see that we get something in return. So if I right click it, I'm gonna get these in here, the wild roots. Now let's break that one, and you will see the wild roots, you can plant them as any other seed. So this is the first one that we need, and we need to get all of those. So we can get one for saplings, a white tulip, oak leaf, birch leaf. So you can use your wood shears to get the leaves. The other one is going to be spruce, 2 spruce leaf, and a little bit of grass. This is 3 dandelions, an oxydaisy, a peony to get that one. And this one is the same with a beetroot to get this one. This is the only one that we won't be able to do until we go to the nether. Okay, so let me grab some of the ingredients to make the other recipes, and I'll come back at nighttime to see some of them. And I wanted to do that so I can start planting them on a little garden for the next episode. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I'm back. I have everything we're gonna need. Let's start with this recipe in here. We're gonna put that in there. We have 1 of each of the sapling, oak and birch. So 1 is gonna go there, and birch. I know it's hard to see, but at nighttime should be a little better, especially in full moonlight, which is not the case today. But as soon as I put that one, let's see how beautiful it looks actually at nighttime. This is really beautiful. There you go. So now we break that, and not only we get the seeds, but we got one of the moon glow. Oh man, the wolf outside. And the other one is a little piece of grass. We have 2 spruce leaves and 2 spruce saplings. So let's put it right there, and you will see we get the other one. I didn't gather the material for the rest, but I'm gonna do that off camera since you now know how it works. There you go. So now we grab the seeds and the thermos, and that's the 2 that I have so far. I still need to do this one and this one that I'm gonna do off camera, guys. Also, if you have a little bit of stone, you can always throw the stone in there. Let me grab the stone. So you can throw the stone right there in the middle, and you will see start converting to this kind of runestone, which is really nice. You can hit U and see you can make runestone blocks, chisel runestone, and it's one of the parts you need for the Book of Natural Arts. As well, you can make the offering plates. That's we're gonna see a little bit further in the mod once we go to visit the fairies on this mod. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. So with this rain and this beautiful Aurora Borealis on top of us, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. And don't forget, guys, send me your pictures, your photos of your or your creations in this mod pack, and I will share it with everyone. Bye bye.